Hello. Let me briefly explain myself. My plan was not to do a third Starkid video in a row. I have a video plan that I've been working on. It was much more ambitious than I thought it was. So, in the meantime, I've created a slideshow for your enjoyment. Haha, let's jump into it. So welcome to Zodiac Signs of Starkid Shows, with the subtitle, I'm right, you're wrong, shut up. Let's begin. My credentials for doing this. So I know next to nothing about astrology. Literally, yep, that's what I know about astrology. There you go. But I have seen the Try Guys video where Eugene ranks all of the signs, so obviously I know about astrology now. And I've also seen every Starkid show, at least twice, so obviously that makes me qualified on Starkid. Just a note, I am a Pisces, so please don't hurt my feelings. Let's begin. Aries, you are literally most of my friends, so you're brash, impulsive, hot-headed, but like super fun. Deeply passionate, adventurous, and energetic, creative. Yup. But yeah, literally like most of my closest friends in my entire lifetime have been Aries. Yeah, they're cool people. Anyway, you're a Harry Potter musical. You can't begin to convince me that these characters don't give you Aries energy. Anyway, it's a chaotic show that's super passionate about its subject matter, and it's like creative, and you know, you have to get the vibe. It's all about adventure with your friends, and that's Aries energy. Taurus, fantastic. Yeah, you're patient, you're reliable, you're loving, you're possessive, and you're determined, according to Google. You're loyal, hardworking, patient. It's high-key Hufflepuff energy, and you seem like you'd be a good buddy to have. Even though Eugene from Try Guys called you dumb for like a minute, I'm sure you're nice. You're Annie, because this man is a loyal buddy. The show is about loyalty to those buddies. I mean, JJ, anyone? You know, when you watch the show, you're gonna have a reliably good time with your pals. And it's a Hufflepuff vibe show. Gemini, my rising and my moon sign, whatever that means. You're adaptable, communicative, witty, lively, cunning, inquisitive, and intellectual. Woo, you sound like a riot. You apparently have this whole, like, two-faced, superficial thing. I think that's just mean. That just seems rude. A lot of these astrology signs have these, like, rude connotations. What the heck? Anyway, you're Black Friday. Yeah, it's a pretty intellectual show with, like, all of its themes and whatever. I don't know, it sounds sort of Gemini-esque to me. You know, it's also pretty... That says decisive? It's supposed to say pretty divisive in the fandom. I don't know. That seems pretty Gemini to me. Yeah, smart, witty, communicates a complex theme. That's just Gemini vibes, baby. Let's move on. Cancer. Anyway, you're emotional. You're loving, imaginative, intuitive, cautious, protective, sympathetic, but can be moody and over-emotional. But like me too, baby. Can be reserved, but has a strong sense of family. Family? Alright, you are a Harry Potter senior year. Literally, it's all about family. The Starkid family, the Harry Potter family, it's all of them. It's also the only show that made me cry on my rewatch of all the shows recently. So check that, over-emotional. And it's a loving send-off to a certain era of Starkid, and you know what? That's Cancer energy. Let's move on. Leo, you're generous, warm-hearted, enthusiastic, broad-minded, creative, faithful, and loving. Wow, sounds wonderful. But you can be bossy, interfering, and apparently you love yourselves. I don't know. Like I said, that's what Eugene said. You're Firebringer. Yeah, it's big fire energy sign. Big fire sign energy. That's what I meant to say. I also think it's a really enthusiastic show with a creative concept, and, you know, I know logically the shows aren't sentient, and yet I feel like Firebringer would be full of itself because of its roots in Vine, Virgo. You're modest, meticulous, reliable, practical, diligent, intellectual, organized. You'd be the best partner in a group project at school. If I still went to school. Anyway, can be a fussy, worrier, perfectionistic person. Anyway, you're Twisted. Modest man. If Twisted was sentient, never would Twisted say it's the best show, even though most of the fandom tends to think it. Although not all, but most. Again, smart show. The lyrics, genius. Genius. Jafar himself, just big Virgo energy. I feel like he'd do all the group work in a project, and yeah. Anyway, Libra. Diplomatic, romantic, charming, easygoing, sociable, idealistic. Wow, y'all are apparently indecisive and gullible though, which doesn't make sense to me because isn't Libra like the scales or whatever, which is like balance? Although I guess if you were like trying to like create balance, you'd be indecisive because like what choice picks balance? But like it just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, anyway, moving on. You're a Harry Potter sequel. Easygoing, sociable. The vibes are there. It's a funny, goofy show, and it's about friends and fun and comedy, and it's good old time, and it has that idealistic view on things. I mean, look at Days of Summer. What an idealistic song. Scorpio. Who hurt you? Who? You're determined, forceful, emotional, intuitive, powerful, passionate. Wow. But you can be jealous, resentful, and secretive. Literally, the internet hates you. You and Geminis must have a bond. Or do you hate each other? I bet y'all are cool, even though the internet says you're backstabbers and whatever. You're the guy who didn't like musicals. Yeah, the emotion. It's emotional, but also, like, calculated emotional. Forceful, powerful, passionate. It's all those things, the horror comedy genre. Perfect. I don't know. You get sort of the cool, secretive vibes from it. Sagittarius. You're optimistic, freedom-loving, jovial, honest, optimistic, and philosophical. But you can be careless, irresponsible, tactless, and restless. Your trail to Oregon. Yeah, optimistic view of the Oregon Trail. Just gonna put that out there. Okay, freedom-loving, jovial, of course. That's the family. And Craphole is the most philosophical character Starkid has ever written. That speech about things bouncing off the wagon, that is, like, Kant. Couldn't compare to Craphole. We continue. Capricorn. Practical, prudent, ambitious, disciplined, patient, careful. Can be reserved and pessimistic. Eugene said they hate themselves. Well, I think you sound pretty neat. You're me and my
censored content.
Ambitious. What other show would put such phallic imagery on the stage? Amazing. I mean, I don't know. And I don't know, I just feel like this show would really hate itself. But it shouldn't. You're a fun time. Aquarius. You're friendly, humanitarian, honest, loyal, original, inventive. Wow! You're independent, unpredictable, not as emotional as the other signs. Aliens. You're a holy musical Batman. Yeah, friendship. What? Show all about friendship. Friendly, friendship, it goes together. It's, you know, a super original show with inventive design elements. But it's also not as emotional as other Starkid shows. And also Superman is an alien. So, Pisces. Imaginative, sensitive, compassionate, kind, selfless, intuitive, sympathetic. Oh, keep it coming. You use escapism and can be secretive, vague, and weak-willed. What a glowing review. Live in a daydream world, like SMH. Get your head out of the clouds. Who am I talking to? The world may never know. Anyway, your Starship, the last one. Woohoo! A lot of people, not most, but a lot of people consider it their most emotional show, and that's Pisces energy. It's also